Hello everyone and welcome to yet another tutorial on the Nederlab onderzoeksportaal. This time around we'll be looking at making use of additional search options that don't necessarily emphasize on queries and text elements. For instance, let's start by looking at the title data, the titles of publications or the year of publication, or even the overarching publication title. Suppose we are going to look at, let's choose a title. There are a lot of titles here you can select. For this exercise we'll be using De Gids, which runs from 1837 until now. So for this exercise let's have a look at publications written by women before the feminist wave of the 1960s. So that would entail 1837 until, let's say, about the end of the Second World War. And in order to indicate that we are only interested in writings by women, we need to select in writer data that we want only female authors. We can also specify year of birth, year of death, and of course the geographical details about the author. But since we're not looking for a specific author or a specific region, that is not relevant for us right now. So let's search. So between the period we mentioned, we found 653 documents involving female authors. Of course, depending on what you want to search for now, you can also specify by genre. However, in this case, it is not necessary. So let's find something to search at. So what are we interested in? So let's go and see what women have to say about themselves in this period of time. So in this case, we'll choose the lemma vrouw. And let's select an adjective or two before that. So adjective, and to indicate that we want possibly more than one adjective, let's say 1 to 2 adjectives. Alright, search. As you can see, 302 documents are left. And what we can do now is we can browse the result page and see all the adjectives that are ascribed, put in front of the word vrouw. In order to get an easier overview, we can go to groeperingen and sort our results by lemma to get a quick view of the most common adjectives used. So number 1 is young, then comes old, one, other, a good woman, a Dutch woman, beautiful, sweet, strange, elderly, grey. As you can see, many of these pertain to the physical appearances of the woman, with the exception of good woman, which makes for interesting zooming in. Of course, you can click on them to have a better look at what exactly is good about the women in these stories or in these articles, depending on whether they're fiction or not, of course. And you can decide for yourselves what it says about the period of time or about the authors themselves. Do take into account that not all of the authors are in fact women, even though we've ticked the box that says we have only want female authors. As you will see when you browse the result page, there are a lot of documents that are written, for instance this one, by 2 authors, one of them being a woman, the other being a man, and it's not clear from the get-go how much either of them have contributed to the text. So it's good to keep that in mind. If you want, it is possible to exclude them, and I'll show you how. So for this next part you will need to be logged in to the Nederlab onderzoeksportaal. In order to log in, you can use your university account either as a student or as an employee to to log into the Nederlab site. And then you'll see some extra options. For instance, you can save this as a corpus. Now, once you've saved it as a corpus, it's wise to pick a name that makes it easier to remember for you what the corpus is about. And then we can go down again to the ambiguous title, which is this one, featuring both Hendrik and Henrietta as authors. Should we want to exclude this title, we can now click the little cross over here, and it will be removed from the title. Now we have to save it, and it is specified in this description box. One title is removed. Of course, in order to get the title back again, we can just click this and the title will be right back in the corpus. And you can do that for every title you want. And so in this tutorial we have looked at how to search in data pertaining to the individual titles. We've looked at how to search for data pertaining to individual authors, and we've searched in a corpora of our own and grouped the results so we can see what is being said about women by women in a certain period of time. Thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time.